guys, Jeff Mangiel, taking time for some more tech news. So let's start with some more phone leaks. There is a rumor that is saying the HTC is going to announce the U11 Plus at an event in November, but a early leak from TNNA, which is a Chinese version of FCC, has been giving us a sneak peek at this new smartphone spotted by DroidLife. The U11 Plus just basically looks like a larger U11. They just make the screen bigger and moving the fingerprint scanner to the back, just like every other smartphone is doing now. Besides Apple, surprisingly, it is rumored to have a 6-inch screen with an 18:9 aspect ratio display that cuts down on the original bezels. The camera will most likely be like the U11. TNAA's listing doesn't include anything as to specs, but there was some recaps from the rumors earlier. It might be having a Snapdragon 835 CPU, a 12 megapixel camera, that's the rear camera, and a IP68 water resistant, coming in two versions, one with 4 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of storage, and the high-end model with 6 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage. The device is supposed to be announced on November 2nd, so if you're interested in this smartphone, now go check it out. Maybe you will want to pre-order it. Maybe you're going to purchase it. Let's go down and check it. And Google is introducing a new program that is supposed to help root out vulnerabilities and third-party apps, and it's Google Play Store storefront. The Google Play Security Guard reward program will pay researchers who discover the problems in their popular Android apps that are found in the App Store. Developers of popular apps are invited to opt in the program to proactively improve the security of some of the most popular Android apps on Google Play. Google is collaborating with Vulnerability Corporation and bug bounty platform HackerOne. Developers are only able to participate if they're willing to respond and fix the bugs in a timely manner, must follow HackerOne's disclosure guidelines, and provide reports. Currently, Alibaba, Dropbox, Duolingo, Headspace, Line, Mail.ru, Snapchat, and Tinder are eligible for rewards, but Google says that the list will expand with time. Once it's evaluated and found to meet Google's criteria, the finder will be rewarded $1,000. That's a lot for $1,000. That's all you have to do to win $1,000. I mean, to fix your app and make it better and make more people want to buy it, and then also get $1,000 from it? Dang, that's actually a pretty good deal. Guys, what do you guys think? Comment down below. Essential is dropping the price of their new phone to $499. That's a $200 cut from their original price of $699, less than 2 months after it began shipping to customers. The Essential must not have been selling well with its original $699 price tag. It doesn't help that their other competitor, the Pixel 2 and Pixel 2 XL, just launched. Of course, Essential is saying the price drop is there in a lieu of a massive TV campaign to capture your attention. The company's blog post adds, "We might think making it easier for people to get their hands on our products first is a better way to get known by us. And it is common for Android phone prices to go down over time, but this is a big drop, guys, and a lot earlier than what you would expect. The only big thing is it lacks from bigger flagship phones is the camera performance, but they're working on this, and they're going to try releasing a software update, so maybe it'll be fixed, maybe it'll be competing with the Pixel cameras and the iPhone cameras. Who knows?" So remember back in the day when Samsung and Apple were just at each other for a while? Well, guess what? They're back at each other again. Apple and Samsung's patent battle is back with another trial. The lawsuit was originally settled in 2012 with a court ordering Samsung to pay more than $1 billion in damages, and now Samsung wanted to go back to trial with Apple again. The judgment was made last Sunday by Judge Lucy Koh of the United States Court for the Northern District of California, with the ruling spotted and shared on patent blog Force Patents. Apple and Samsung now have until October 25th to purpose a day for the retrial, although Mueller suggests there is a 30% chance that the two companies will settle not in court. They will have an upcoming legal battle with Qualcomm, which Apple and Samsung will be fighting on the same side that time. So hopefully they can get along soon. Samsung smartphones are infringed on Apple's design patents. That is settled, but should the damages it pays to be based on the total profit of it made from its headsets or the percentage of that profit? The Supreme Court already ruled judgment based on total profits it was unfair, and both sides have to argue it over all again. So Samsung and Apple, why? I've already said this a lot. I know I'm very repetitive, guys, but why can't we just all get along, guys? Come on, Jiminy Christmas. Google has now released the latest developer preview of the Android OS Android Oreo, aka version 8.1, will be released in December. But the Android beta program users can test it out right now, but anyone with an unlocked bootloader can download it and install the system images. The beta program issues these updates over the air, although the developer preview is only compatible with the Nexus 5X, 6P, Pixel C, Pixel XL, Pixel 2, and Pixel 2 XL. The new versions builds on some of those iterations, and that they have received from the people who report the problems in the developer preview. It suggests another change: notifications in the apps can only make a notification sound alert only once per second. The rest of the update likely won't impact users much at all, but 8.1 is eventually supposed to activate the hidden pixel visual core system on a chip. The image processor and is built into both new Pixel phones, but still remains dormant. Google says it will activate in the next few months to make image processing smoother. So that would be nice to see, but I don't know if I'm pretty sure, I have the S7, so I was going to get Android Oreo. I'm going to get it because I know I like staying up to date for security reasons, but I know people don't like to update, but guys, you need to update. I'm telling you right now, you need to update for security reasons, okay? Just please update your stuff for security. Because you don't want, last thing you want is yourself getting hacked because you just didn't update it because you're too lazy to or too scared to. Oh my goodness, people, like my stepdad doesn't want to upgrade to Windows 10. I don't see why. Honestly, I feel like he's dumb for it, but it's my... Ready to hear about the iPhone 10? Apple doesn't really change its homepage layout that often, but the rollout of the iPhone 10 changes that. The landing page of Apple's website is now filled with quite a bit of animations showing off the tech inside the iPhone 10. It looks like more of a dedicated homepage for the iPhone 10. Apple usually doesn't show off the whole thing of their new devices or gadgets on the homepage, so if you visit Apple's website in the next few days or you go to the homepage, you might see specs and more information on the iPhone 10, but altogether, Apple's rollout of this phone has been more different than nearly anything in the past of all its tiny ways. Usually, once a product is announced, you don't hear or see it much about it, aside some information around pre-orders. There still has been a surprising amount of leaked appearances for a device coming from Apple. It makes sense about that. Apple would go out of its way to take away excitement for the phone anyway. They can... Fun fact, before Apple's watch came out, Apple gave the device out a whole bunch of celebrities and they all took photos with it. Do you think the iPhone 10 is worth $1,000 though? Are you going to buy the iPhone 10? What are you guys going to do? Comment down below because I feel like that's overpriced for a smartphone. I get Apple is really good. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. I'm an Android person, but I'm going to admit this. I'm going to go ahead and admit it. The Apple is dominating in the smartphone market because their phones can last a lot longer than Androids can. And it's just easier to work and it can just do what normal people want to do. Why I like Androids? Because of more of the other stuff I do. I like customization. I know you're like, you could jailbreak it, but iOS 11 came out and I don't know if there's a jailbreak for that. So that could screw me over, and if I break my phone, there goes a lot of money. A lot. Too much money, to be honest. If you guys like this video, give it a huge thumbs up. Get subscribed down below. And before I catch you guys in the next one, please share me around so I can get out there and bring you guys better content. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one.